Welcome back. This morning, or whatever time you're viewing this, we're going to take a look at the Japanese guitar manufacturers and the picks that represent them. We've got Fernandes, Ibanez, Schecter, ESP, Takai, Greco, Ovation, Takamine, Omni, Kramer, Dean Markley, all these made in Japan. So let's go up here and see if we can just grab a few details. Primarily, as I've said before, a visual experience with modern picks, and my focus is vintage, and I love the history behind vintage guitar picks. These picks have their own history, not as far back, but these companies have been around a while, and they have some really cool looking picks. How about these different stripe patterns from Fernandes with a little anchor just to the right and under the name? Really cool. Many vintage here, and a number that are not vintage. There's the Electric Series 1, 2, and 3, actually produced for one of the Japanese artists. I have the Dean Markleys up here, and perhaps they shouldn't be there, but a number of Dean Markleys like these have been made in Japan. There's the round pick. Why not? For a lot of players, they use a pick so much it winds up being round. Square edge. Let's move down here to Schecter. See, I have them in a series here. All white celluloid, or what appears to be beige is actually glow in the dark celluloid. Really nice logo there. Schecter on the back. This is perhaps my favorite series. No, not this one. Let's move down a little. This one here. It has this raised, apparently extruded logo on it that you can actually feel. Must be a millimeter or so high. Much more off the surface than many other picks that have a texture to them in terms of how the logo has been put on. Got Omni guitars. That's from the 1980s. Some really nice Takaminis. Right, an American guitar, Ovation, that had a few picks made in Japan. Greco, Takai, late 80s. Some nice ESPs up there. You've seen this ESP shape featured previously in the Unusual Japanese Shapes series. It was white then, now we showed in black. And here's one of the few times, perhaps the only time, I've seen a pinkish snakeskin at ESP. Here's some of the other logos there. Let the sun angle, the sun catch it. But I'm omitting a lot of details, just trying to give you a visual picture of what's going on with many of these picks and to document these picks for future reference for other collectors. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.